Ever found yourself tangled up in a toxic relationship and feeling a little lost? Well, you're not alone, and there is a way to break free and reclaim your power. Welcome back to Human Mechanics, where today we'll dive headfirst into the 8-step guide to regaining control of your life from the grips of a toxic relationship. First things first, we need to acknowledge that toxicity. Recognizing those harmful patterns in your relationships is key. You know, the manipulation, gaslighting, or the relentless criticism. It's essential you identify what's causing you harm. Of course, admitting the truth can be difficult, but it's also empowering. Imagine facing a monster in a dark room. You're unsure what's out there, but once you switch on the light, the problem isn't hidden anymore. Now we can deal with it, and that's the beauty of waking up to toxicity. The second step, drawing a line. Every relationship needs boundaries, and toxic ones even more so. People who bring toxicity in your life tend to overstep these lines. Make sure you set some ground rules and make them stick. It's a concrete way to tell them and yourself, I value myself too much for this nonsense. Next, you might want to create some space, limit contact, or better, cut it all off if possible. Yeah, I know, the thought itself can be daunting, especially if you're really close to said person, but trust me, distance opens up the much-needed perspective for healing and to see things in their true light. Now you've distanced yourself, and it's time to reconnect with the people who genuinely care for you. Reach out to your friends, family, or a trusted therapist for support. Remember, there's real strength in vulnerability, and there's nothing like a great support system to help you pick up the pieces. Speaking of picking up the pieces, at number 5 is the ever-important self-care. Now, this isn't just about bubble baths and face masks. Self-care involves rediscovering pursuits that make you happy or practicing mindfulness. It's all about reviving your confidence that toxic relationships often tend to erode. Moving on, let's talk about the little negative voice inside your head, the one that toxic relationships can plant and nurture. Challenge them. Remind yourself, I am smart, I'm capable, I am enough. You deserve respect, and more than anyone else, you need to believe that. Next, accept that your healing is in your hands. This isn't about blaming yourself for being in a toxic relationship. It's about realizing that you can take control and move forward. And that's huge. Consider keeping a journal or seeking therapy or whatever personal development methods work for you. The point is, get the wheels of recovery into motion. Finally, remember that toxic relationships often force you to put someone else's needs ahead of yours. Such relationships can often leave you a little disconnected from who you truly are. Now's the time to have a little heart-to-heart with yourself. Ask, what brings me joy? What are my values and passions? This is your ticket to reconnecting with your identity and ensuring you enter future relationships armed with clearer vision and confidence. Well, that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for joining us today on Human Mechanics on this journey towards reclaiming your power. We hope these steps can guide you towards true healing. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. It really does mean the world to us here at the channel. Until next time, remember to respect and nurture your unique mechanics.